This is my new little e-bike that I'm going to try and give it a try today. And I had to switch locations because of not having a cell signal, and we're just going to give this a try. We've got 1.2 miles to get to our first geocache. So once I get down there, I'll bring you back in and then we'll continue on. This is it says there's a lot of stinging nettles here, and there's definitely the truth. And I got to go back through here to see if we can find the geocache. And you can see there's a lot of nettles, a lot of just undergrowth. And as much as I hate to, I'm not going to give up on this one yet, I don't think. But I am wearing shorts today, so gotta love it. Yeah, why do I torture myself, right? Well, it's on the purpose of finding a good cache, and hopefully these next few will be good for me and for you. All right, here we go. We're going to try to follow this little trail that leads in here and hope that leads us to the geocache. I think they call them a geo trail. Anyway, let's see if this is our ground zero, and if so, we'll sign the log. There we go. Here's our geocache. Here's our geocache. And let's put it back where we found it. But I'm excited. That's number one find. There was some stinging nettles because I can feel them on my legs, but oh well. We gotta find, baby. We gotta find. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And it's back where it belongs. Now let's navigate this jungle and get back on the trail. There we go. Hello geocachers, welcome back. We are at the site of our next geocache, which we're very close to ground zero, and I believe, hold on just a second, we're 25 feet from ground zero. So let's see if we can get you set up and bring you in for the find. All right, we're all set up and we're ready to go look for the geocache. I have not spotted it yet, so it's going to take me a minute probably to find it. Well, you know, actually, I see the log laying on the ground right here. So, it looks like we've already found it without even finding it. So, let's get the log signed. I gotta get a pen. Looks like it's time for a restock on the backpack. Running out of pens. All I could find was one pencil. So let's get this signed. Okay, and let's see if we can find a good place to put it back, because there was no real container, just the bag and on the ground. All right, so there we go. So we've made it to ground zero for our next geocache, and we've got a description. I'm pretty sure I know exactly where it's at. So let's go get it. It should be right up here, and then we can move on. Yep, right where I thought. So let's grab our geocache, then we can sign the log. In the meantime, I put a pen in my pocket so I would have it. So our log's signed. We're going to put it back in the container. Lid back on. And then we'll put it back in its location. And that's one more find. So let's move on. Let's see if we can find one or two more before we head back today. Hello geocachers, welcome back. We made it to ground zero for our next geocache, and I've already spotted it, so it's over here. Well, it's over here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab it. We'll sign the log and be on our way. See what I found? It is our geocache. Well, let's get the log out of here. Okay, so we've got our log signed. We're going to put it back in the geocache container, which I shoved in my pocket. We're going to put that back in the container, put it back where we found it, and move on to our next. Lid didn't want to go on. So that's one more for the books, one more geocache found. And we're going to go try for one more before we head back today. So I'll bring you back in as soon as we get close to ground zero, and we'll see if we can't find this last geocache. Welcome back. We are at the site of our next geocache. So we've got you set up. Now all I have to do is look around. I haven't made the find yet, but it should be close by. So let's see if we can make the find. Let's keep our fingers crossed. We're doing really good today. So just let's see what we find. Welcome on the other side. Oh, we got it. We got our geocache. Look at that. Here's our geocache. We found it. It was over there. It's pretty wet. Something to write on. Hello. Let's fold this up in a way that hopefully people will be able to get it out. Yeah, that's pretty easy. Should be pretty easy. So this one, I don't think there's much need to camo it. And I'm replacing this old container, which I really should, I'll take that and chuck it out later. But, well, you know what? I could just leave the old container with it. Let's go put it back. and we should be good to go. So with our last and final cache of the day, I'm just going to say, find the history, log the mystery, and I'll cache you on the next trail. See you next time.